it's me, Liam from LiamOutLoud, and today we are upgrading a Dell Optiplex 9020 into a video rendering / gaming PC. It's going to be super awesome!
Liam Out Loud. Liam Out Loud. Life is super awesome on Liam Out Loud. Be sure to like and subscribe and click that notification bell.
We are upgrading this Dell Optiplex 9020 with a brand new PSU, which is a power supply unit, an SSD hard drive, 16 gigs of RAM, and this RX 580 graphics card. So we are taking the lid off. Now, the first thing that I want to do is clean the fan off and all of the other parts that are a little bit dusty. So we are cleaning it with some compressed air. We are about to remove the fan so that way we can clean the heat sink and put in new thermal paste. Now that we've got the heat sink cleaned, we can apply some new thermal paste. There's the processor. It's an i7 4790. That's pretty good. We're going to apply a dab of thermal compound. We are applying the heat sink after we put in the thermal paste. If you're in a computer that is a couple of years old, like 5 or more years old, it's always a good idea to replace the battery. This computer came with 8 gigs of RAM installed. We are adding another 8 gigs of RAM to make it 16 gigs of RAM. There's a little bit of computer math for you. So, we are installing this first stick of RAM. One side and the other. And now, stick number 2. Or the second one that we ever installed. And we've now installed our new memory stick. There, and there. Now I'm gonna remove the power supply unit and install a newer one to fit the needs of our video card. Remember, right tighty, lefty loosey. So undo the 4 screws at the back. So we are getting ready to screw in the last screw on this PSU. That kind of rhymes. Now we are about to make some board connections. Alrighty, let's begin. These later model Dells require an adapter from 24 pins to 8 pins. And I've connected the power supply unit to this adapter. So this is a Western digital SSD hard drive. We are about to install it. So we will first snap in the smaller cable in the smaller port, and then we'll take one of the ports on the SATA cable and attach that. Alright, we've installed the hard drive. We'll stick it in here for now. And now it's installed. Now we are about to install Windows 10 on this bad boy. Also, I'm a beginner in computer assembly, but this went by very quickly, so I know you can do it too. We'll be back in a few minutes to install the graphics card. We are now setting up Windows 10 on our new honking machine. 2, 1, restart. There's a lot of fans going on. The power supply unit, that one. And we don't need to see this part. We haven't put in the graphics card yet, but as far as I know, it runs perfectly without it so far. Because it just started up, and now we're on the home screen. This MSI RX 580 graphics card will turn this already awesome machine into a fire-breathing monster. This is a full-size graphics card, as you can tell, because the hard drive cage is removed.
There are smaller single-fan GPUs that will fit the Dell 9020 case without needing to modify or remove the hard drive cage. The smaller cards also may not require the additional power from the PSU. Do your research!
This graphics card goes in the PCI times 16 slots. One neat thing about these Dells is they have a locking tab. And to open it, there's a blue button inside. I'm using a mid-level 4K 43-inch TV as my monitor in the Treehouse Studio. Running through the HDMI port with ultra settings, I must say it looks amazing. Let's check out Planet Coaster in 1080p with the ultra settings.
This is the POV of my RMC. This is called Tornado. We are currently going up the massive lift hill. I don't know how tall it is, but let's just say it's pretty tall. So, it takes you a while to get up there because it's tall. And also, I don't know how to adjust the chain lift. But that's alright, because we're about to get off the chain lift and go down an 85-degree drop. Yes, that was no mistake. 85 degrees. So you go down it into an airtime hill, followed by a massive, I don't know what to call that element. And then you go into a 0G roll, then an overbank, which gets you very close to the supports, an airtime hill, and a bat wing. That ought to hurt the guests because wooden beams are hitting your face. That doesn't seem safe. Then you go into an inclined loop, which is really going slow through it, but it makes it, don't worry. You go down and around a turn into a banana roll. If this was real, it would be the third installation of that element. Then you go into a turn, a drop, a series of airtime hills and drops, and then you hit some brakes, and you go up the incline which leads to the station. If that was installed at the park closest to me, I'd be like, wow, thank you, RMC. So, hopefully this happens in reality. If not, well, we'll just get to ride all their other great creations.
Check out all my cool merch like this at rollercoasterstore.com and LiamOutLoud.com. Please remember to subscribe and click the notification bell. It's absolutely free and only takes a second. Come back and visit. My next video is going to be super awesome.